Percent Sports is back. It's hot as fuck in San Francisco right now.
It's really hot.
It's like 86 degrees at like 8 p.m.
Yeah, it was really hot at the 7:30 p.m. Cal game that I went to against Miami on Saturday, and what a game it was.
So Cal. Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
What were these teams ranked? Look up.
So Miami was ranked 8, and Cal is unranked.
Cal's unranked?
Yeah.
But there's a lot of anticipation still. They had college game day, came to Berkeley for the first time, apparently.
The first time ever. There's a select few Power 5 universities that they've never gone to, and Cal was one of them, yeah.
Yeah, because why would you ever go there?
Yeah.
But they pulled out all the stop stuff. They brought Marshawn Lynch
was the guest
Like
picker.
I told people, I was telling everyone who was on the fence about going, I was like, dude, Marshawn Lynch is going to go. That'd be pretty tight.
I didn't go
Speaking of going,
too quickly.
Jacob and I were supposed to go together. We bought our tickets in advance, but I completely forgot that my grad school roommate, Mitch, shout out Mitch, was getting married the same weekend. So I obviously had to go to that wedding instead. So Jacob ended up going with Mark.
Yeah,
another
Mark,
friend of
he's been on the Pretend
Friends, our main show. He's been on our main show. Maybe someday he'll be here.
But yeah, that was really fun. Mark was a good time.
But it was hot as fuck there too, though.
It was really hot. Thank God it was a night game, dude.
So it's one thing to keep in mind is like that. I don't know. We'll see, right?
I think let's see. This game was
on.
Amazing. I was a little bit impressed by the crowd, but also
what was the mood like at the end? No spoilers yet, but like afterwards, like how'd you?
Well, this is gonna be a spoiler.
Let's go.
Let's watch this.
Let's do this shit.
All right, let me get it queued up here, and we're gonna go. Right. Yeah, I'll turn it down one. Now.
He's not allowed more than 14 points in the game this season.
Yo.
So yeah, like at this point, people were just like, obviously, you're playing like a way over. You're heavily outmatched. Like just watching in person, even Mark was just like, they're all bigger, and I was like, yeah.
You mean Miami had bigger players?
Like Miami's players were just bigger and faster. You could see it. You know, like even
so. Then what's going on here though? What's going on here? They don't look too.
They're out scheming them, bro. They're out scheming them. They came out in like a 3-3-5, I think Cal did, and Miami was like trying to just pass it on him. And then look at this, you run it. If you want to know how to beat a 3-3-5, typically the run.
Dude, Cal.
Yeah. A good go-to.
Yeah, because you have less down linemen.
There's less people in the box in general, but so at this point actually. There's no score. What happened before this is Miami got stopped pretty quickly, and then Cal had one of the worst offensive drives I've ever seen in my life. They went back 8 yards.
Why are we talking about stuff that's not on the screen?
True. I'm just giving context of what happened before this. Anyways, they had a really bad drive, punted it back, and then Miami goes and scores. They're up 7-0, and people are like, oh shit, Cal better like score soon, or this can get back quick. You're playing the number 8 ranked team in the nation. You get down 14-0 or something like that. So they need to like move it down the field, which thank God they did. Because after the first drive, I was like, I don't know if they're going to be able to move the ball at all. They kind of got their shit together. This Mendoza dude, look at this. He's pretty fucking sick.
I just love how Cal brought, like I said, they brought out.
That was Ryan to my corner. Sorry, what were you going to say?
I forgot.
You like how Cal does what?
I like how Cal scored on this play right here.
Yeah, dude, just a
7 right there. That was terrible. Like, bro, there's 2 people in the flats. You should know. I like how he tried to wave it off. He tried to pass off coverage too.
He was like,
hey,
you did it.
You get the zone that I'm responsible for.
Because what was the other guy? Was the safety in like a cover 2 or something?
I don't know. We'd have to rewatch that to tell.
Showed a little pressure on the corner.
That's pretty nice.
Takes a shot down the field and finds Sam Brown.
I think. Well, it looked like it was pretty close.
Well, yeah,
at least early on,
at this point, it's
right?
pretty close. But I mean, Miami just after that first drive, they kind of got stopped, and Cal kept having these huge chunk plays. He's just like, go. Mendoza was honestly pretty sick. They also have Jaden Ott, who is a running back who just got it here. And he's pretty cool himself.
Look at Zero.
Look at him, bro.
You know what I saw, though? I feel like from both teams defensively was just like terrible effort on some of these plays.
Yeah.
Especially Cal down the stretch, as we'll see later on.
Yeah, Cal down the stretch was atrocious on defense. It was like, and it was almost like, is this the players or the coaching? Like, what are these?
I think it's
what
the
is
90-degree heat.
Well, probably didn't help, but it was just like,
I think what ended up happening, honestly, is one team's used to playing in the fucking sweltering heat, and one team is not. and they play in the sweltering heat, and we see down the stretch what happens.
That's a good point that I didn't really think about.
How do you? I mean,
it was hot. It was nighttime, remember? So it wasn't
this is Berkeley. I mean, Berkeley's not that.
Yeah, Berkeley gets hot though.
That was sick.
Berkeley gets hot.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like we were going through a heat wave though.
Yeah, true.
And judging by just how you see the players sort of start slowing down and just being super sluggish, it's like, damn, you guys okay? That was sick.
But yet again, another chunk play. That's like their second 60-yard plus touchdown, and then the other one was like a 50-yard play.
What do you think of these uniforms? Cal went with a retro look. Really, I liked it a lot.
I didn't really like the helmets.
Yeah.
Is that their old helmet?
You can't control that with the throwback, though. Yeah.
Is that their old? Okay, that's their old helmet. See, I didn't know that.
These are old school. These are like 1950s.
And so I remember on game day, they had this helmet up there. I'm like, man, the one time they're on game day, they don't just have the classic Cal. I like the classic Cal. It's nice.
Damn. That's just careless.
Yeah, Cam Ward did not play very well this game until later.
Until he needed to play well.
Yeah. until he
really
decided
to stop fucking around.
So anyways, all their drives.
Wow. Ooh.
This guy's, honestly, I mean, he's cool, but then at other times he's just an absolute scrub. Like, what was that?
What's his name?
He's Mendoza. I don't even know his first name.
He's pretty tight, though. He had a great game.
He's not bad.
I think he played really well.
So this is one of the worst passes I've ever seen. I feel like this drops Cam Ward down like two draft rounds. Just that pass alone. That was the worst thing I've ever fucking seen.
Nah, but he's a winner. Bro. He's a winner.
Okay,
that always prevails when they talk about draft stock.
That looks like some Daniel Jones. That looks like some Daniel Jones type shit, bro.
Let's see what happened.
What happened was he threw it across his body across the field while getting sacked. Like, what are you doing? Look at this. That is like number one rule not to do, correct?
I don't think that'll drop your draft stock, though, because any coach is just like, oh, just tell him not to do that.
Yeah.
Still a nice pass.
But it's just an easy, nice pass to count.
It's like, hey, I could just easily tell this guy, don't do that. And I still have a pretty good quarterback.
That was a bad reception. Yeah, but look at that.
Let all the other idiots overweight this like very coachable thing.
Look at that spiral.
Wow, that was pretty sick.
Yeah.
Damn, 3, what the fuck? That was sneaky fast. That was fucking bizarre looking. Nice.
So, so that was a good play, but then they get stopped again, right? And now Cal has the ball. And look at him go.
Shit.
This is a backup running back. Backup running back. Let's go, baby. Look at him go. Once again, towards my end zone. Man, there were many
terrible effort by Miami.
So many huge plays.
Terrible. They were running right next to him. Like, bro, someone tackle him.
Dude, having that many huge plays in a game when you're there in person is so sick.
I was gonna ask, so what's the vibe like right now?
So the vibe is just like every time there's like a giant play, people are losing. I mean, I'm losing my mind the most. I'm not even a fan of the team. It's just I have energy for it
because it's sick. Yeah,
well, it's sick, and also like comparing the crowd was like, so they're up 35-10, by the way, with 8.5 minutes left in the third quarter. That is 25 points, 4 possessions.
Yeah. I remember when I was watching the highlights, I actually took a screenshot of this exact score.
Yeah.
And I said, I was going to post it on my Instagram with the caption that just says, Cal lost this game.
Yeah. So I'm like right.
You guys are right there.
I'm up to the left, pretty
sick,
close.
Dude.
And at that point, I just go, man, we just got to play like conservative defense, run the ball, don't Atlanta this shit.
Dude, you said we. You were really.
Dude, I'm telling you, I'm gonna get Cal gear. I don't care.
Hell yeah.
And it'll probably help with the but like. And then after the loss, he stepped out. He did step out. They ended up calling this back. And I think Miami still scores, unfortunately.
Wow, Ward is so smooth, huh? Just the way he plays.
He's very smooth. He's like if Carmelo Anthony was a quarterback.
Really, like that in person? He's so smooth. Look at that.
He looked like that in person.
That was crazy.
Yeah, he has a touchdown. I don't know if it's this one. I think it's later. He has a scramble into the end zone. Again, right into our corner. That looked so smooth. But what the vibe is like people are amped, people are excited, but at the same time, I was like looking around and I was like talking to some of the other Cal fans and Mark, and just I was like, do people realize what's happening right now?
Probably not.
Miami's ranked number 8, and you are up 35-10.
You're straight up fucking for the past 15 years anonymous program.
Yes.
Like nobody knows anything. People forgot you had a football team.
You just joined the ACC, and you're gonna take down their top-ranked team. And people are kind of like the entire first half. There was like people behind me that kept telling me to sit down. Like I'd get up, it would be like a third down. It's not like I'm staying the whole time.
Yeah,
it'd be like a third down, and I'd be like, guys, come on, and they'd be like, sit down. And I'd be like, I'm sorry, I'm enjoying the game too much.
Yeah,
like what the fuck?
You know what was a real treat with this game was watching the very few Miami fans just progressively get their spirits higher and higher.
Bro, the amount of shit those Miami fans talked after that game.
Nice, good for them.
Was,
well, maybe those fans don't deserve a win then if you're gonna be like weird like that.
It was. I mean, but then at the same time, I sat next to this lady who was like, 40, 50. She had kids. She went to Cal. Her daughter was at Cal. She was there with her 16-year-old son. Who was
That's true. Like a
Cal.
lot of
and like she was at game day. She sent me a video recording of her standing right next to the kid who kicked it for $100,000.
Nice.
So I was just like, they were up so much, and I was like, oh, I'm so happy for you. And she was like, oh, Nebraska. I was like, yeah, Nebraska. So I went there decked out in Nebraska gear just to be a hater of Miami.
Nice.
So everyone like, oh, but then I got chanted at. Everyone was saying, take my red off because of Stanford. So at some point, everyone around me went, hey, you, take that red off. And I was like, what'd I do? Anyways, back to this game. So
look at the D-line coach right there on the floor for Miami. Wow, they're going to cut to it.
Oh, my God.
It's because he saw that there was a face mask. He saw the face mask.
Oh, man. But anyways, look at the score. So
this guy was in it to win it.
Miami has scored two touchdowns. Gone for 2 and one of them gotten them. Now they're only down 13.
Dude, number 3 right there. Boom.
But
big time play.
So
dude.
This
is what I'm saying.
Stop.
I don't know,
7
man.
and a half left.
It seemed like there was one team that still had some spark left, some juice. Yeah, exactly.
And Cal was just
one team
trying
had
to get
juice
out of
left.
there.
Exactly. They're just trying to get the fuck out. Like, just get out of here, bro. We can't.
Look at that
4th and 10.
3 corners right next to that guy.
4th and 10, bro. This game is gonna be
that was a huge conversion.
Legendary for Miami.
And I felt a little conflicted because like I was going for Cal, but at the same time as the comeback continued, like on that 4th and 10.
Look at this shit.
Yeah. This is the run I'm talking about. Again, he goes right up to us and he's just like, hell yeah.
Look at that pathetic effort by Cal, though.
For real. Yeah.
Like, what the fuck was that,
He's not
dude?
that fast.
Yeah, well, look, check it out. Look, let's just see.
Look at the D line.
Who realistically has a
44.
chance to tackle him?
No one.
Number 3, just nope, just pull up. Yeah,
Dude,
all right.
yeah.
I guess he's pretty fast, but damn, it looked like just no effort. Like they're jogging.
But yeah, like at this point.
Oh, here we go though. But hey, someone had some fight.
Run.
Someone had some fight.
Breakout run. So
sick,
something
bro.
I don't know if you know about this controversy yet, but there's a big controversy that happens at the end of this game, and they did not show it.
Oh wait, hold on. We'll talk about it after.
Okay, we'll talk about it after. So this
That's
is
a huge. Look at right here.
Yeah.
Look at this, dude. 9
Cal gets
two right there, dude. 2 good.
Cal just got an amazing punt. They put him on within their own 10 with a minute and a half left, and they immediately got that.
Yeah.
It was so deflating. Like everyone was hella pumped. Like actually kind of getting loud. Now I thought that was an illegal pass.
You think so?
I thought it was, but he wasn't.
3rd and 20.
He ends up stepping out of bounds here.
3rd and 20, dude.
So I think they got holding in the end zone. So now they have a new set of downs.
Look at Ward.
Screen pass to this guy. Boom.
Extension.
Once again, right in front of us. And they run up to our corner and start talking shit.
Look at
and
the
they
celebration.
do the Uber, whatever this is.
Look at this girl right there. Poor girl. Oh, what a heartbreaker.
But
dude.
man, the Miami fans were pumped. Okay, but the problem, well, so you're about to see.
So here's 4th and 10.
And it's intercepted. But, I mean, the game was over anyways at that point. So, yeah, they were down 35-10. From that point on, Cal scored 3 points, and Miami scored 4 touchdowns with 1 2-point conversion to take the lead. 39-38, Cal. Miami. And, yeah, they blew it. And
Pause it so it doesn't go as autoplay.
Yeah, so I was actually kind of impressed by their energy at first. But as the game went on, I was just like, I mean, I guess I have high bar, right? The only other college football game I've ever gone to is the Nebraska home game. And people lose their fucking mind about like Northern Iowa. Right. So if Miami was there, you wouldn't be able to hear yourself the whole fucking game.
I'm surprised that they weren't more rowdy.
That's the problem too, is like the Miami fans were hella rowdy, obviously. Like Miami fans are trashy. Everyone knows
you should have
that.
switched sides.
I should like the.
Could you ever root for Miami?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. But like, okay, so something that they didn't show is at the end of the game, Actually, let's see if we can get a video of this up here.
While we search for that, do you think when's the next time you think Cal's going to have a game that anyone gives this many shits about? It might be a while. This is a huge game.
Might be a while. I bet Ott's gone after this year. I don't know how old
they might not even be in the ACC for much longer, honestly, if you think about it. It's just so silly. They're going to reach all the logistical hurdles for every other sport and be like, hey, this guy have a dumb idea.
Did they like scrub this off the internet? What happened?
Oh, the targeting penalty that wasn't called.
Yeah, so I guess we have to watch a YouTube short for this. Hold on.
Fuck.
Fuck it, I'll edit this in. And no. So this is on Cal's final possession, and if that's targeting, Cal gets a first down with a minute and a half left, clock running, and Miami had 2 timeouts. That is the game.
Yeah.
At most, Miami gets the ball left with like 3 seconds. So
they probably still would have won.
And
I think Miami still would have won. They probably still would have won.
And we were so they reviewed that in the stadium for quite a long time.
Yeah.
And I'll put a video up of like me like recording, like they were reviewing it, and I leaned over to Mark and I went, this is very, very similar to what happened last week. And I went to Mark and I was like, you see that? And he was like, yeah. I was like, that is 100% targeting. The refs are absolutely not going to call it.
That's not a targeting penalty.
It was.
He was running. No, he was past line of scrimmage. He was just like a running back, basically.
He hits him with the crown of his helmet.
But how often do running backs get that call? This call right there. How often does that happen to running backs? All the time.
I'm just saying.
For wide receivers, after they've caught the ball, he's not a defenseless player. Wide receivers after they caught the ball.
So you don't think it's targeting? No. I guess I didn't watch it on TV. I watched it in person.
It's just like,
so I thought it was targeting. But either way, I went to Mark. I was like, regardless of what it is, they're not calling this targeting. They're not gonna give Cal the win on that play, especially after what happened last week. And so I was just recording. They showed the replay. Everyone went, and then like, and then like the second the guy comes up and goes, no targeting. I was just standing there, just like I was like, I know exactly what he's about to say, and all hell broke loose.
Really?
People were losing their fucking mind, bro.
Fuck.
Because they knew I was like around like people like. Bunch of like 35-year-olds who all went to Cal. Like, I'm sure they're still going to the football games. They probably hella care.
They've had nothing this
and
important.
And they were just like,
for so long.
They got it.
This was their moment,
from them,
dude.
Bro.
Damn, I would have been pissed too.
But no, you know what? Actually, by the end, like I quietly left that stadium thinking like I just saw one of the greatest comebacks of all time.
Dude, I'm fucking stoked that you guys got to be there.
Yeah, dude.
What if Miami wins the national championship?
That'd be pretty cool.
You know, you could be like, fuck.
That 4th and 10 that they got.
What if they beat Nebraska to win it though?
Hey, don't say that.
Hey, speaking of Nebraska, should we move on?
Let's watch Rutgers.
Let's move on to unfortunately, we need to watch Rutgers football.
Let's watch Nebraska Rutgers. Hey, they're pretty good this year. They got Greg Schiano. You're gonna say who, right?
Huh?
I thought you were gonna go.
Greg Schiano? No, he's an NFL coach.
Yeah. So this is an NFL coach versus NFL coach. You know, big deal. God damn it.
We have a friend here off screen. Did you know that Rutgers had a football team?
Do you know what Rutgers is?
Do you even know what that is?
No, a Rutger.
A Rutger. Yeah. So yeah.
They're in New Jersey.
Here we go. Nebraska, Rutgers.
That's a short highlight. Well,
so Nebraska's coming off of a well-fought.
And we're gonna start it now. Wait, now.
Nebraska coming off a well-fought, but ultimately heartbreaking loss to Illinois.
No, they're actually coming off Purdue.
Oh yeah, they smashed Purdue.
So kind of. It was tied at halftime, and then they got their shit together. But so Rutgers coming in was definitely the best opponent besides Illinois we've played. They have
4-0. Wow. All right.
Yeah, they're 4-0. They beat Washington last week on a game-winning field goal.
Washington University?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. And that's like Washington. I think they went to Rutgers. So
wow.
That's probably didn't help Washington. But they have currently the best running back in the Big Ten by stats.
Wow.
You know, I'm sure Ohio State's got some sick dudes, but by stats, he's the best running back. And like Nebraska against Illinois, which you watched, and then Northern Iowa, so he got a lot of yards in the first quarter.
Yeah, wow.
He had like 70 some yards in the first
quarter.
Dude,
he shook the fuck out of that end.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
He had roughly,
number 2 made the tackle.
He had roughly, at least he.
That was great on both ends.
Luke Gifford, he's the captain of
there you go.
He's the guy with
this guy's tight.
He's the guy with the mic in his helmet.
Oh.
So he had about 70 yards in the first quarter
wow.
and ended with 78 yards.
Wow.
So they got their shit together.
Clamped them down.
But Yeah, so Rutgers is definitely the best team we played so far, and the fact that they had a good rusher was kind of concerning. Nice knockdown by Ty Robinson there. Oh, wait, no, not Ty Robinson, number 90. I don't know who that... Oh, so this was the most obvious fake field goal of all time, because apparently Rutgers is not very good at field goals, and the wind was swirling this day. And so coming into the thing... So they're about to like try like a 45-yard field goal. So they're just like, obviously they're not going to actually kick this. There's a lot of special teams blunders this game.
Wow, that was a sick pitching catch.
That's Ja'Cory Barney. He's my favorite player on the team, probably. He's a little tiny dude.
He loves you.
He's kind of like that Ryan Williams type guy, where he's like tiny but fast. I mean, obviously he's not the same level.
This is a great uniform matchup. Looks very Pop Warner.
Yeah. Ramir Johnson, our like kind of tinier back.
This guy has those badass armbands. That swag, the armband swag.
I love Ramir.
Sick.
He's great.
He's very early 2000s.
Nice. Corner out by Fedoni. Now, they called him out here. After the game, I saw an image that showed that he was in, but thankfully they gave it to Dowdell, and he just
the fucking Husker QAnon website.
Dowdell is our like big power back. He transferred from Oregon last year.
This guy?
Yeah.
He has the armband swag too. That's tight.
He wasn't getting any playing time at Oregon, so he was like, all right, let me go play for a worse team.
Ooh. Oh,
yeah, bro. Dude. Still the first quarter, so he's still eating.
This fool snatched like 8 people's ankles. Oh, again.
Oh, damn. They must have made some hella adjustments after, like during the quarter
I guess
break,
we'll see what happens. Wow, that was great. And he trucked that fool too. Damn.
So actually today, as you'll see, was Dylan Raiola's worst game of the year. By far.
Oh.
Which is why I wasn't so upset with like a 7-point win. I was kind of encouraged that Raiola could play kind of bad, and they could still.
How is that not rough? How's that not roughing the passer?
He was passing it while he hit it.
He took like 2 steps.
He was passing it while he hit it.
2 steps.
What? Oh, I thought you were against.
Well, if he's passing it while he hit him, then that's even more of a reason.
I thought this was America.
It is. I know.
Moving it. 3rd and 15.
Wow, across.
Nothing, fool.
Well, they tried a field goal at some point. Oh,
they missed it.
It got blown away.
Yeah, I think the wind got it. You can see the wind kind of like going that way with the little flag. You see it?
That thing? Oh,
yeah. The flag's going right.
Damn, it did clank.
Everyone goes, woo! We're a simple folk. We see doink, we go, woo!
I'd be pumped up. I love missed field goals, dude. Missed field goals are awesome.
They are, especially when it doinks. I love when it hits the bottom and like comes back.
Man, that reminds me of to watch the Niners after this, and I'm not looking forward to it.
Oh, so that was by far his worst throw of the year.
Threw it right to him.
An obvious, he just threw it straight to a linebacker's face, and he rightfully took it from him. So, yeah, not his best. Look at, he just doesn't see him. He's standing there the whole time. Tries to throw the slant right to the linebacker. I've done that quite a few times in college football 25.
Oh, damn. This guy, number 9.
Dude, that guy's huge, bro.
That was great. Look at that.
Damn. Number 63 just did nothing.
That fool did like a chip block. Oof.
Yeah, damn. He's still pretty good, though. 4th and 3. Kind of a no man's land here. Intercepted. And that's yet another interception, classically.
What the fuck?
Oh, where it would have been better if the player just hit it down. I hate when that happens.
You gotta get those return yards.
Yeah, but they don't actually. Yeah, they think they're gonna return it, but it's like, bro, you're not gonna return it. Just you would have been like 15 yards better off if you just dropped it.
True. But you get the interception. You're trying to get All-American, bro.
Yeah, those stats.
You're trying to get All-American.
Woo! That was a nice dime.
That was
just dropped it in.
Sick.
Dropped it in the basket. To Jamal Banks, Wake Forest transfer. We had quite a few good transfers working out for us. It was also so our best cornerback.
This guy, that was a sick. Oh, wow. He sets up his blocks pretty well. Yeah.
Our best cornerback who went out with injury during the Illinois game used to be Tommy Hill, and then this guy named Sierra Wright replaced him. And he was a transfer from USC.
The guy's name is Sierra?
Sierra Wright. Just Sierra.
Sierra?
Just Sierra.
I think it's Sierra.
And he's actually an actor. He played LeBron's son in Space Jam 2.
Sierra played LeBron?
Sierra Wright did. He's number 50.
Sierra played Bronny?
Yeah. Oh, and I made a story that said like he's This is LeBron's son, like, and then tiny text like in Space Jam 2, and he saw it and he liked it.
He did? Sierra?
Yeah, I got the attention of a 20-year-old child. Anyways, let's go cut that part out. Anyways, up 14-0. It's almost halftime.
Oh,
scoring's at a premium.
Is that a pick?
That's Sierra right there.
That's Sierra?
LeBron's son in Space Jam 2.
Wait, Sierra? That guy
Sierra.
played. No, Sierra.
Shut
That guy
the fuck
played
up.
LeBron's son in Space Jam
2.
This
yeah.
guy right here.
Yeah.
Sierra.
He's an actor.
Sierra.
Yeah. Sierra Wright.
Sierra, the
fuck
child
up.
actor, plays for Nebraska.
Yeah. Yes, he does. He played for USC last year, and apparently, like, they more or less ran him out of town. He kind of sucked at USC. But I think
because his name's Sierra.
Well, I think the theories were like it's more of a system thing. USC didn't exactly have the best defense last year, so now he's come here and he was a backup, but then he had to replace our best starter, and he's been the best cornerback.
Yeah,
since
didn't
he came
USC
in.
lose to Minnesota this weekend?
They did, yeah.
Damn it, we should have bought those tickets after that.
I know. I just thought the hype would keep building. I was worried that
I know.
they would both keep winning. It's fine, whatever. It wouldn't have been that much cheaper.
Why am I watching a 3rd and 22? Why even put that highlight? That was
I know,
fucking
right?
stupid. What the fuck kind of AI edited this bullshit?
Dude, I know. I think
there's so
AI
many
is starting to-
AI like highlight videos where
Yeah.
like they don't
It cuts off at a
replay
weird spot.
plays that are really important, and they do replay ones that don't fucking matter. And I see a 3rd and 22 because it's a 9-yard gain.
So that's
there
a
you
block.
go.
That's the second blocked punt of the game.
That's number 6. Is that the running back? No.
Second block punt of the game. They don't get it in, I don't think, but then they
Why did the
punch
lights
it
go
in
out?
after
That was
this.
weird.
I don't know. But yeah, so basically our special teams is complete ass. There was actually a punt earlier in this game that they didn't show that they also blocked, but they hit 13 and he like folded in half backward. Do you know when they're like legs? Their like legs like touch their head. So the rest of the game, when he came out punting, he came out like holding his back like an old man. And the commentators go, surely so Rutgers is gonna score here and make it a 1-point game, kind of makes no, actually they don't.
One possession.
They don't. They're holding on this play, so then they get a new set of downs, and they continue to stop them. Oh wait, on this play actually. So this is 3 stops from the one.
Damn, that was a sick tackle.
It was holding up. Wait, no. Oh, they skipped the holding. So they go.
Oh, that was just picked.
I know, bro. That would have been pick 6 too. So 6 plays from the one. They didn't get.
Damn, number
Very
9.
impressive.
This was clamped down. Damn,
But
that's huge.
at
Damn,
one point in the
that's
game,
sick.
the commentator comments on our punter like holding his back and going out to punt, and they go, "Surely there's someone else on Nebraska's team who can punt. Why are they sending him out there?" And that guy clearly doesn't know Nebraska football because there is literally no one else on the team who can punt the ball.
Why would anyone else punt the ball besides the punter?
Well, because he's like, injured.
'cause he got hurt.
Yeah, his back's like all fucked up. And they're just sending him out there, and they're like, "Come on, put someone else in." It's
Gotta go
like,
for it. Oh shit!
I guess, yeah, just don't punt.
Yeah, who
that's
cares
what we
about the
s-
punter?
That's what we started doing.
Fuck the punter.
Well, that's what we started doing in
Damn!
Purdue.
Look at that.
God damn. For the Purdue game, the first half we were scoreless, but we missed like 3 field goals. So then they said that the plan in the second half was just to not kick any field goals. And it worked.
I think that's every team's plan.
Yeah. No, but like just go for it on 4th every time, you know?
Does not kick anything.
Dude, wide
Oof.
open. That was a fake punt, by the way. I don't know if you just saw that. So the hurt punter fucking threw a dime.
Because he can't kick.
Because he can't, well, I
But
mean,
he
they're
can
just
sure
afraid of
throw.
it
That
getting
was
blocked.
that was pretty sick. Hell yeah.
Raiola actually punted it once in this game.
There you go.
Can punt it.
Oh, that's such a quarterback thing.
Well, yeah.
The backup punter is
yeah.
usually the quarterback.
I love it, bro. Because I was watching that game. I was like, we're having our quarterback punt and our punter throw.
It's because they know how to receive a snap.
Yeah. Well, also,
long
he
snap.
obviously knows how to punt. He
Boom.
does it pretty decently.
Damn,
God
that
damn.
was dope.
That was a dime.
Honestly, I was gonna say that 4th down stand, the goal line stand that Nebraska had earlier, like that could like
Dude, that was huge.
change your whole season.
Yeah, that was huge.
That could make
man.
them be like, bro, no one can fuck with
Give
us.
them
that
confidence.
Shit's sick. Yeah,
Nebraska-
there's nothing better than a goal line stand as a defensive player.
look at that
What
shit,
the
bro.
fuck?
My brother was also sitting in this corner of the end zone watching this. Look at this, bro. They could have made a 7-14 on this
Look at
play.
this guy.
And it hits him right in the head.
Dunk.
Team Rocket's blasting off again. You ever notice that Rutgers looks like Team Rocket?
Oh yeah, Team Rocket, Team Rutgers.
I always say that after we beat them.
It'd be much more entertaining if they were good at football, which
Yeah.
they are apparently.
They were in the past. They were ranked.
They don't look too bad right now.
Yeah,
honestly.
they don't look bad at all. I feel like this is our most impressive win. Which I mean, we don't have exactly a hard schedule, but
You might see them again.
no, we won't. Someone will see him in a bowl game.
How are they not ranked? Because they beat nobodies?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
I mean, yeah. Although you know who's ranked now? Indiana, which is Nebraska's next game. They're 6-0.
Dude,
They have the head coach from James Madison
They don't
last
look
year.
bad. They don't look bad.
Who used to be recruiting coordinator at Bama. He recruited Melvin Ingram. He recruited Amari Cooper. This guy's not fucking around. Just because he's at Indiana doesn't mean he shouldn't be taken seriously. They've scored.
he must really know they're tasting cars.
They scored 42 or more in every single game this year.
Damn, they're about to
Yeah.
put up 50.
And
on
we play
you
at
guys.
Indiana.
They're gonna put 50 on Nebraska.
Hopefully not, bro.
No, just kidding. I think Nebraska.
Pretty
they
good
look
D.
pretty good, man.
The D won us this game. We only
got-
scored 14 points.
The D always prevails. Oh shit!
Damn.
Not that time.
That's a
I mean,
good
that time
throw
too.
down,
Actually,
48.
nice.
Yeah, so this actually I got a little bit. The whole game, I was just like, yeah, we're gonna win. But then they got the ball with like 2 minutes left, down 7. I was like, oh shit.
And knowing Nebraska's track record, right?
Yeah,
This is
right.
exactly
I'm in
where-
PTSD right about now
Yeah,
because
this
I've
is-
seen this story. I've seen this exact story about 9 times in 1 year. One time,
Fuck.
2021. That was
Oh,
Should have picked that shit off.
I thought
Or
it was
just-
picked. 4th and 10.
This is 4th and 10. I don't think they get this. No.
Nah.
Yeah, 4th down. That's game. They only have 1 time out. We need it out. Win that shit.
Dude, the pass rush really came through for Nebraska this game.
I mean, we have a.
So many huge plays.
Well, 90's huge. Like I don't know who that is, but if he's gonna do that, and we already have Ty Robinson and this other dude named Nash Hutmaker,
You think Nebraska's going to
pretty
be
sick.
ranked again because so many other teams lost this week?
they're not ranked. I saw they're 27,
Oh, right there.
but they have a bye week, so there's time for people to lose before we play a ranked Indiana.
yeah,
next
sometimes not
week.
playing at all is better than
Yeah, for real.
than getting another win.
1-0 against a bye.
All right, let's do
Anyways,
Niners.
yeah,
and
let's do
then
Niners,
I think
and
I
then-
might be done after that. What else
You
do
don't
we
want to do
have?
Bama Vandy real quick?
Yeah. We'll do
We can just watch
a short version of
let's just
that.
watch shorter highlights,
Running out of things to say.
even of the 49ers. Like, let's just watch.
I mean, that game's fucking pathetic. Nah, I have a lot to say because I don't think I want to watch another one of these games. At all.
Another 49ers game?
Yeah. Who do they play?
Arizona. Oh, this week?
Yeah.
I don't know, but it's on Thursday. And now.
Pistol formation here.
This is like pretty sick. Nick Bosa apparently said that he
Look at that
was.
baby run.
It was not his assignment to have outside contain on this play, which I understand.
Where was he at? He was on the right.
He was
Right
on
end.
that side. I was on this side.
So it's supposed to be like on the flat defender or what?
You have a
Yeah.
downhill tackler in Buda Baker. Could be some huge collisions today.
Purdy to throw. Time, Lofton, corner kid.
Oh.
No.
Goddamn.
Similar
Do you remember that? Did you see that catch from him last week? That shit was crazy.
These are
Just
beautiful
like that.
uniforms.
Yeah, they are.
Don't let him do that too easily.
Great
Great
uniforms
combo.
to fucking lose in. Look at dude, it's just like I don't know what the fuck's going on. I feel like what I've seen happen is that like the quick game for San Francisco is just not scheming people as open as they're used to. Because there's so many plays where it looks like Brock Purdy goes through all of his reads in like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
And then no one's open, and then he has like he has to fucking just
force
run around and
something.
like find. He
Yeah.
does it like 5 times a game now. He's like running around like fucking
So
Fran Tarkenton.
why is that?
I don't know. I
Is
just think
McCaffrey having that big of an
I
impact?
think it might be one of those. Yeah, well, yeah, obviously. I think Christian McCaffrey was really good at taking a 2-yard gain and turning it into like a fucking 22-yard game.
Well, and they just had to respect the run. I mean, the other running backs were doing well though.
But they're just not like. I think what he just makes. He's really good with like small spaces, like small creases,
Yeah.
really small holes and shit. 'Cause
Yeah.
The Niners aren't that great at run
He
blocking.
makes the most out of the tiny holes that they're opening up.
Yeah, exactly. He's pretty elusive. And well, which is fine, but I don't know. I think like the Niners right now are trying to become like a drop back passing game with Brock Purdy, and like
That's just ain't
not
it.
Christian McCaffrey. Yeah, there's so many drives now. I think we were watching this game where I was like, are they going to run a play action pass at any point today? Like there's no like they used to be a team that like runs the ball, play action pass, occasionally a deep pass. Right now they're just like straight up shotgun dropping back, and it's like, bro, with like I don't know if that's not really our game. Like that's not what like Deebo Samuel's not a good route runner. You can't just line up and be like set go.
You got a good game though, at least.
Yeah, he did.
Finally.
Juwan Jang's pretty good.
Hopefully that continues.
Damn, look at that, dude. This fool got fucking.
God damn, just immediately. Just immediately after getting the handoff.
I mean, it turns out Christian McCaffrey is really that good, where he was able to cover up a lot of the inefficiencies.
Yeah, Christian McCaffrey jukes that shit.
But look at that.
That was horrible. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna be like, oh, it was tipped. It's like, bro,
telling you,
you threw
dude.
it straight into the lineman's hand.
So many batted down passes for Brock Purdy. It's just like too short.
This is also a very, very hot game for what it's worth.
It's really hot, yeah.
Hella hot.
And Arizona's from the fucking desert.
Yeah, so they're used to this shit. Although it's a drive.
Look, here it is again. No one's open. Running around. Fucking.
Oh my god.
I'm Fran Tarkenton now. And like, these fools, they need to like practice the scramble drill more, like Russell Wilson used to do in Seattle.
I mean, also throw that away, Jesus, bro.
Nah, someone's open.
I mean, yeah, probably, but he didn't need to take that loss.
Yeah.
He's basically just being like, well, we're definitely not gonna get the third down now. James Conner.
The D-line just been getting work, too, this year.
QB power. Oh, just kidding.
Getting fucking hella undisciplined. Pass rush doesn't get there. Fuck, man. I mean, even hearing me say that it's been over, but now, like, apparently there's, like, news coming out about, like, players subtly blaming the coaching schemes and, like, the lack of adjustment.
Turmoil.
One thing I've heard is that they don't adjust well after halftime. Like, other teams adjust, the Niners haven't. And I think that...
Well, that would be indicative in this game.
I mean, it's just one of those, like, when Kyle Shanahan was first, like, a head coach, it was, like, so revolutionary, etc. But now that you're, like, the standard, I think other teams are just adapting to it.
Yeah.
And I don't know if we adapt back, but then you don't need to adapt if you fucking fumble a fucking goddamn ball on the 10-yard line. Fuck, man.
Fourth down, 49ers jump, but they get back on side. Blitz again.
We have 15 more minutes of that video. Let me put the timer. Dude, that was huge. They don't get that, the game's almost over. I mean, you see,
you don't get mossed by Marvin Harrison Jr.
He just chucked it up for the out route, and
it's poor tackling too. That linebacker 59 too, the guy who's replacing Drake Greenlaw for the Niners, is fucking terrible.
Yeah, I mean, injuries don't help.
And here we go. Dude.
And like,
I think Brock, he's just too many turnovers.
So that's obviously unlucky, and I guess it's like bang bang, but like George Kittle's just gotta lay that fool out. Don't stop looking for the ball.
Become a DB,
just nail
bro.
him, bro.
Yeah.
I don't care if you get flagged. Like, it's better than losing the game. But goddamn, bro. So they're 2-3. But the good news is that the NFC West is
kind of bad
in general.
Yeah, so you just got to survive.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It feels like something's missing. I think like what I mentioned too is like people are starting to point fingers now, using the media to take shots at each other. There's a lot of complaints about the scheming, offensively and defensively. Nick Bosa said they're not playing complementary football. And what does that mean? Complementary football is when you run the ball to give your defense a break. You don't come out on a drive when you're up 20 and throw the ball 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, give these guys a break. It's hot as fuck. Like, get something going here. Stay on the field. Stop going 3 and out needlessly.
And don't make your
5'11" quarterback
down the field 3 times in a row.
Yeah, your 5'11" quarterback. You're out of shape. Brandon Ayuk receiver. Debo Samuel can't run routes that great. Old ass George Kittle now. Old man Kittle. All right, like just fuck, man. Come on.
Who do they play this week? They play Thursday. Who do they play?
They play the Seahawks. And if the Niners lose this game, their season is over. It's over. It's probably over anyway. Honestly, I'd be surprised.
It's not over.
I'd be surprised.
Maybe the Seahawks are tied for the lead.
I just think they're not gelling. There's no certainty when Christian McCaffrey's coming back. People are pointing fingers. Scheme's not working. You're getting out coached by the Vikings.
He's gonna come back. Hey, the Vikings have a solid organization. I wouldn't really
Why do they have a solid organization? Because they're hungry, because they're adapting, because they're evolving, they're pushing things forward, they're doing schemes, they're throwing defenses that quarterbacks haven't seen before.
Well, so
they're not just lining up and saying, "Oh, we're better. We're doing the same thing we did before."
That's true. Okay, let's
Speaking of which, programs that aren't adapted,
losing to teams that you should beat, beginning now.
We get simultaneously the biggest win in Vanderbilt football history and probably the worst loss at the same time.
I would say
Alabama.
so. For like how good, like I'm sure Bama's lost the worst teams, but they weren't supposed to be as good as they were here. They weren't ranked 1.
Right. Number 1.
And you know what?
Humiliating.
Like last week, I was all like, oh, maybe DeBoer can't handle it, Bama. And then they beat Georgia. And I was like, okay, maybe he can. Well, actually, maybe he can't. You know, maybe DeBoer can, but if this is coached by Nick Saban, they're not losing this game.
Why do you think so, though?
Because I think a big part of this happening is you have to factor in, like, we just beat Georgia. We're hot shit.
Yeah.
And this is Vanderbilt. We're just going to fuck around and we're just going to walk out with a win. Probably stayed out late the night before. They were feeling themselves all week. They were partying all week. They just took down, what was Georgia ranked 1?
Yeah, I think so.
Ranked 2 team on national television in like spectacular fashion. Dude, they just had a wild week, and I just think under Nick Saban, people are too scared to do that shit.
Yeah, 100%.
Rightfully so.
I was thinking the same thing. It's basically where it's like, you know, there's all these clips that you see of Nick Saban getting pissed off about the smallest mistake when Alabama's up 30 against like fucking.
They're up like 42-0, and he's like
against Joe Blow University, and he's throwing a huge fit. And it's because his goal when he coaches the teams, it's not like win the game. Yes, it's win the game, but it's like give your full effort every single time, no matter what's going on.
And he
no
leads
matter what the context is.
Leading by example.
Whether we're up big, whether we're down
it's like,
big.
Hey, man,
like,
we're up 42-0. Yeah. I'm still working my ass off.
Yeah.
So why the fuck aren't you?
So then it would be the same thing with Vanderbilt, right? He'd expect them to prepare exactly the same as if it was a Georgia or an Ole Miss or whoever, LSU, whatever. So, yeah, dude, I kind of feel the same way. I feel like they probably walked in here thinking they're going to roll over Vanderbilt, that they're unbeatable.
Yeah.
And the coaching staff probably got to their head a little bit too, you know? Caleb DeBoer's like, oh, actually.
Yeah. He's like, and I'm sure Caleb DeBoer was nervous now too, and that it's like when you I feel like his imposter syndrome went away. And you know what imposter syndrome does? It makes you work hard.
Yeah, it makes you kind of like maybe it kind of helps sometimes.
And it went away, so he just was like, man, my life is great. He was just chilling all week
because you are the season's not over. You as far as anyone's concerned, you're still an imposter, bro. Like, what do you mean? You haven't proven anything, really. Well, you won 4 games. Congrats.
True. Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah. Also,
there's no reason to celebrate. I feel like one thing I noticed in the last game.
I mean, when
Alabama was up big against Georgia, they cut to Nick Saban in like the press box.
Yeah.
And he wasn't smiling at all. He looked like the wheels are turning in his head because he's probably thinking of all the things Alabama could have been doing better. Right? Like he didn't give a fuck.
He probably saw 20-0. He probably saw the stuff that Georgia saw at halftime.
Or he's just like, this is how he is. He's just like, this game's not over yet. Right?
Well, yeah, he just realized, like, less than the common viewer or the commentators, that like while Bama's up a lot, Georgia can easily make some adjustments.
They're still
to
vulnerable.
Shut this shit down.
Yeah, it's like there's still things
Nick
that
Saban was probably thinking like, why haven't they yet? Like they could if they want.
So yeah, it's crazy, man. It's pretty sick for Vanderbilt though. I mean, don't get me wrong.
It's amazing, bro. They took the field goal post and they threw him in a lake like 3 miles away.
Because I think what happened is I think Vanderbilt got those 2 early scores. They basically punched Alabama in the mouth. Mm-hmm. And then Alabama woke up. But what's really remarkable for me is that like Alabama woke up and then Vanderbilt still competed with them. You know, I think it was a very honest win.
It was not
There's no fluke. There's no weird play.
You know how it's
no
not
miracle.
A fluke?
It's
because they had the ball for 45 minutes.
They just beat them.
You don't have you don't have the ball for 40. And someone might say like, oh, well, that's a cheap strategy. You're just like milking the clock. You know how you milk the clock? You consistently get short yardage on offense. That is not easy to do.
So one thing I noticed with Alabama is the D line, specifically the ends in this game were fucking terrible.
That guy's wearing a gold chain.
As number 1 just slips and falls and does nothing.
Look at that dive though. Hell yeah. Dude.
The D line was terrible.
And they have a running quarterback. Which you think they would be prepared for, given the fact that they can fucking play against Jalen Milroe in practice, but apparently not, I guess. Maybe they need a faster scout QB.
I think Alabama's historically struggled with mobile quarterback. Even Saban did. You think of the ones that beat him?
Well, it's true, but those are like Heisman level. I'm sorry, this Vanderbilt QB was sick this day, but he's not a Heisman.
Hey, he is now. You know? He is now.
Can you imagine?
Well, look at these ends being terrible.
I'm going to get you. No,
look at just flying upfield, hella undisciplined. I mean, it's not even their assignment, but still.
Well, that quarterback probably just ran it 3 times in a row. They're like, we got to get him.
You got to keep. Well, that's not how you get him. Is flying upfield. That's not how you get him. Look at this. He took a bad angle, even if he was trying to tackle the quarterback.
Yeah. Boom. I mean, I think Bama woke up a little bit at halftime. They made it a game, but like.
No, I think they did. I honestly think that they started playing pretty well.
They just ran out of time.
It turns out that Vandy's just like not terrible.
Yeah, Vanderbilt just kept kept just getting 10 yards, like, 5, 10.
I think it's
just
a game
staying on the field.
I think if Alabama got one more series, they probably would have won.
Probably, but the thing is that like Vanderbilt just kept doing the thing they did the whole game, which is why they didn't get another series. Vanderbilt had the ball with 4 minutes left.
Yeah, I remember when I was first
And they
watching the
ended the game.
highlights, I was like, wow, it doesn't seem like Alabama really had the ball a lot.
No, bro, it was 45 minutes to 15.
Limit their opportunities to even try to come back. Basically.
That's how you win
Yeah.
as a worst team. That's how if you can do that, that's how you win.
But yeah, to your point, you gotta get those tough yards.
Yeah, because sometimes you go, okay, maybe this team be this other team because they got lucky on a few big offensive plays. But that's not what happened. They scored all their points just by chunking it down the field.
They just drove it. They just had sick drives.
Yeah, which shows more domination on offense than if you just hit a 60-yard
look
pass.
at this. Wheels.
God damn.
Damn.
God damn.
Dude, that Williams guy had another amazing
That's an
catch in this
opening
game.
kickoff to the second half.
Who was that? Oh, shit.
I don't know. Wait, well, who? Ryan Williams?
Yeah, he had another catch later. In the,
Like this one?
that was sick.
That's him. Oh, damn.
Was that
He paid
him?
for it. Yeah, it's
This
him,
guy's
too.
fucking awesome, dude. I swear he must have a ballet background.
He
I feel like he might have done ballet or something before. Look at this. Look how nimble he is.
Or gymnastics or something.
That was crazy. This was helmets on.
Yeah, he's like, where am I?
Are you promoting your own show? Are you paying advertising rates today? Here's
QB power
QB
left.
power?
Damn. Easy.
Damn, that looked way too easy. I would be really concerned as a Vandy fan at this point. But it's crazy that they still won the game. They're only up 23-20. They just returned to kickoff halfway down the field, let up a 20-yard QB power. All the momentum's Bama's right now. And then Vanderbilt probably got back on offense.
Alabama's offensive linemen are fucking humongous. Look at 72. Holy shit.
Dude, do you think, did they dance as much when Saban was there? They danced a lot during the Georgia game, too, in the end zone.
I mean, whatever. You gotta evolve.
I mean, I love fun, too. I'm just saying it's an example of the difference.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the difference was the days leading up to this.
Yeah, for sure. It's really not. It's not about. I'm not saying dancing's making them bad at football. It's just
Dude, this was sick. Fourth and one
to fucking call that shit.
That was badass, bro. That's how you do it, though. That's how you fucking pull a huge upset. You gotta take these big swings. Fourth and one. That was crazy.
That's the play that Nebraska didn't make to lose to Illinois.
Damn. That sucks.
Well, at least Vanderbilt can do it against a much better team.
Damn.
This quarterback looks like he's plays for Army.
That was a sick dude. That guy,
damn.
number 02, he had the burners on him to catch up to the ball.
Man,
I thought he overthrew him.
It sucks that this Vanderbilt.
Damn, he got fucked up.
Man. It sucks that this Vanderbilt coach is gonna get stolen by some random Big Ten team in 2 years.
I mean,
The last time Vanderbilt was good was James Franklin.
hey, just make it respectable, bro. Then you can, be like James Franklin, go to fucking Penn State and make $1 zillion. Boom, right there. Look at that.
Oh my God.
What the fuck, bro?
God damn. Double coverage and you
He
just
was
walk
out
away?
of bounds for. This one has the force.
He has crazy weight control. What the fuck is that?
I don't know.
You got scimitars? I feel like weapon celebrations have gone up 1,000%.
Look at this shit.
I feel like I always see
How did he fucking stay in bounds?
crazy.
Yeah, there's that shotgun one.
I see a lot of players using guns and stuff. I'm like, all right, cool, but also chill, bro.
I think people have always done
The
that.
Tommy gun one's cool.
People have always done gun celebrations, but there just wasn't
But sometimes you see it and they're doing it right next to a ref, and it's bro, you better chill out. You're shooting a fake gun at the ref.
I did that during a game once, and the ref was like, "Is that a real threat?" I was like, "No, what the fuck?"
Yeah, what if you were like, yes?
I was like, "Bang, bang, 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 bang."
You're like Cartman?
See, everyone does
Bang,
guns,
bang, 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 bang.
including me. Just because I do it, that means everyone does it. Dude, that fool. Dude, what the fuck, 22?
They're only up 2, man. This is
Wait,
a
look at
straight
this
up
shit.
ball
Look
game.
at this end right here. I don't know what to do.
Dude, you're right. Do something. Fill something. Fill a hole, bro.
Dude, they won't do shit. Yeah, bro, you hesitating is exactly what they want you to do. You gotta do something.
Dude, Vanderbilt's stadium is in an active construction site, too. You see that?
Oh
my God, he didn't see that.
And the ball came out too. I think this was a huge swing.
Wait, did they get it?
Yeah,
Oh
because
my
the right tackle
God.
just got fucking. I don't know what happened actually.
All right, we had to reset the camera. That took about as long as each Vanderbilt drive during this game.
What the fuck are we talking? What? Who is this?
Vanderbilt Bama, remember?
Oh yeah,
Number one loss.
Well, you know who's not gonna remember Vanderbilt anytime soon. These people, all these players now are like immortal now at this
Dude, for
university.
real.
This is the biggest thing that's ever gonna happen.
Dude, the quarterback afterwards.
ever.
The quarterback afterwards. And I
Vanderbilt football.
understand he was probably on a ton of adrenaline, but he said in the interview post game that he had a vision.
Yeah, I remember that. I saw. He said he had a vision from God.
I kind of love it. Just fully send it, bro.
Yeah.
God said, "On this day you will be Alabama."
You better own this moment. 'Cause everyone's gonna forget about you in like 5 seconds.
Explain to the home crowd.
Well, he's like the new like Jared Zabransky, but it's not that big of a deal.
Who's that?
He's the quarterback at Boise State when they beat Oklahoma
Oh.
in 07. That was pretty
Damn, that was a
fucking
crazy
sick.
catch.
What the fuck?
He straight up Moss's full. Well,
Damn,
not
he
exactly,
held
but
on
still,
to it.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And stayed in bounds. These Bama receivers are fucking crazy good.
That's why, like, I'm
again,
glad.
you'd think their secondary would be better. You're playing against really good dudes.
There's again.
Everyone said that.
Casually jogging in.
Everyone says that's a play call that if it works, you're a genius, but if it doesn't, you're a complete idiot.
I think
the
anytime you
reverse.
give the ball to this guy, you're a genius.
True.
Says this shit.
Review what happened against Georgia. Joey Bernard right there making the play.
Yeah, but that's like another like Pop Warner play, low key.
Yeah, well, he's 17. Fuck it.
Reverse pitch. Yeah, he like waived his last year of high school.
I didn't even know you could do that. So does that mean
Yeah.
he's gonna have to play college for 4 years to go to the NFL?
I don't think so.
Well, the NFL is based on age, not how many college years you've played.
It is?
Yeah.
I think you need 3 years in college to play.
Right,
to
right.
be
But he's
eligible.
only, but then
to be
he'll only
eligible
be,
for the draft. Like you need to have been in college for 3 years.
but it's not like you don't have to be 21.
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Then I guess it works different than NBA. NBA you just have to be 19.
Because NBA, you go to Diddy parties after the draft.
Dude, oh man, never mind. I had a bunch of people asking me about
P Diddy?
no. Yeah, all the P Diddy parties I went to, everyone's asking me about it. I'm like, guys, chill out. Oh yeah. Kind of some bull. Bama is just like, bro, what are you doing? Victory formation, just chill out. You already lost.
Woo! This is crazy, man. They ripped down the goalpost and carried it
As is tradition, bro.
to the downtown.
They carried it to a body of water and threw it in there, as you have to in the SEC after a giant upset win. Look at all those Bama fans there.
Actually, when UC Santa Barbara won the national championship in soccer one year, they did that.
Really?
They carried the net to the ocean, the
Oh,
cliffs,
that's-
and threw it over.
That's awesome. Dude, the worst thing about that Cal Miami comeback is they were absolutely going to charge the field if they won. And I was going to be down there. That would
They
have
ain't
been
charging
fun.
shit now.
Yeah, no, they just lost.
There's a lot of big losses this week in college football. What are the rankings now? Let's go through the rankings and we'll wrap
All right.
right now.
You tell me who's overrated.
I think everyone's-
Who's rated?
I honestly think everyone. I don't know. It's
Texas,
so like
number 1. Ohio
Yes.
State, 2.
nice.
Oregon, 3. That seems like an overrating. But
They've been like getting away.
you know
with some
why
close
they're
ones.
ranked number 3? Because number 3 Oregon plays number 2 Ohio State this weekend.
Ooh, sounds good to me.
Dude.
I love pole manipulation.
What's wait, what time is that at? It's at 4:30.
Wait, who
PM.
else is ranked? So Oregon.
Penn State. So basically, with all the upsets, the top 5 went from like a bunch of SEC and like one Big Ten to like a bunch of Big Ten.
Wow.
So it's Texas, Ohio State, Oregon, Penn State, then Georgia, then Miami's 6.
Wow.
Alabama dropped to 7. Tennessee went from 4 to 8 after losing to Arkansas.
Wow, just 4 spots.
Yeah. Mississippi went down from I think 5 or 6.
As in Ole Miss.
Oh yeah, sorry, Ole Miss, because they lost to Kentucky.
What?
Clemson has
yeah.
climbed all the way up to 10 after getting beaten down by Georgia to open the season. Iowa State's undefeated and ranked 11, tied with Notre Dame.
Wow. I can't believe no.
Classic Notre Dame shit, being ranked 11
Dude.
after getting beat by Northern Illinois.
They're going to be in the top 12 at the end of the year. They could have 8 losses.
No, they can't. Can you imagine how they justify
Strength of
that?
schedule. Oh, I mean, you never know. Let me Brady Quinn's bitch ass on like fucking TV trying to like wiggle out of it.
Another team right after them coming back from an early loss, LSU. They're 4-1, ranked 13.
Right
the
on.
Mormons, BYU, are 5-0.
Nice.
Hail John Smith. Texas A&M is 5-1 and ranked 15th after dismantling number 9 Missouri. Hell yeah, fuck you, Missouri. See, that's an example of a game where I hate both teams, but I hate one team more.
Why do you hate Texas A&M?
Just old Big 12 rivalry. And Missouri is an even older Big 8 rivalry. So I hate one more than the other. But anyways, Missouri was an absolute fraud. Got like beaten down like 40-10 by Texas A&M. Then it goes Utah, Boise State, Indiana, 6-0, ranked 18.
What's Boise State's record?
Boise State's 4-1, with the only loss being to Oregon, which they honestly probably could have won that game very easily.
Yeah. So you said Indiana 6-0. They play Nebraska.
Indiana's 6-0. They play Nebraska after the bye week. Both teams have a bye week, and then they play each other. Yeah.
Got you.
Then it's Kansas and Oklahoma also tied for 18. Missouri 21, Pittsburgh 22, Illinois 23. Michigan drops to 24 after losing to, I think that was last weekend.
It was this past weekend.
They lost to Minnesota?
Yeah.
No, they lost this week to Washington.
Yeah.
The championship rematch.
Suckers!
Hey, good for Washington. I know they're not the same teams at all.
I had a feeling. I was like, UW's definitely going to win, bro.
Yeah. And then 25 is SMU.
Oh, nice.
Good for SMU.
Hey, the Pony Express back in action.
From the edge of the death penalty to ranked. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Enjoy it. This is probably as high as it gets for you guys now. It's over. Sorry.
Yeah, whatever. We'll talk about Oregon, Ohio State, and whatever other random shit happens. We don't know yet.
We got some big games coming up this weekend.
Yeah, we'll talk about those, but we certainly didn't know we'd be talking about Bama Vandy this week, so who knows what we'll be talking about.
Congrats to Vandy.
Pretty
to Bama,
cool.
you guys will be all right.
And 49ers suck.
Yeah. 49ers, it's over forever.
It's Jover.
It's Jover. Kyle Shanahan is a bitch.
It's Jover meme is one of the funniest things ever to me. I know it's so stupid. But anyways, yeah, let's wrap this, bro. It's so fucking late.
Bye.
I got to edit this shit. Goodbye.